Hey family, hope everyone's doing good. This is me coming to you with a little full moon energy report, just to kind of tap into the current energies, to let you know what I've been feeling, the messages that I've been receiving, and just to share a little bit of wisdom with you, and hopefully it helps. Um, so yeah, full moon in Leo coming up for us. For me personally, this energy feels lit. Oh my God. I'm so happy. I'm so thank you. I'm so happy. Literally, like this energy is like a breath of fresh air. It's we've been all of us have been kind of buried in this deep depths of watery energy since kind of early December last year. Some of us for years, but like from December last year, it was just this submersion of water and this inner conflict and this purge of the masculine, and it was all feeling really quite heavy. And this energy is just like, oh, I can breathe. I can breathe. And I'm sure that I'm not the only one out here that's feeling this. Literally, it feels like something's been lit underneath me, and it's like, right, now's the time, let's go. So yeah, I'm really excited about it, and I'm really grateful. So full moon in Leo. Okay, what does that mean for us right now? Okay, so with any full moon, we are all aware, I'm sure, that that means that we are here to release what no longer serves our highest good. Okay, when it comes down to a full moon, what we're actually shedding is the shadow aspect of the sign that the moon falls in at that time. So, full moon in Leo. So, with everything we have light and dark, right? So, let's talk about the positive aspects of Leo for a minute. All right. What does Leo represent as an archetype? In a word, heart. That's heart. Okay, Leos are brave, courageous, they are passionate. The creativity, Leos equal leadership. Leos equal look at me, here I am, I'm taking the stage, give me the mic, it's mine, I've got this. That is the Leo energy. So a lot of you out there right now might be feeling, like I said, this like this fire has been lit underneath you, and like all this burden's been lifted off your shoulders, and you feel like you can move, like your mind's not foggy anymore, and you're ready to implement some of the ideas that you've been carrying around in that rucksack of yours for ages now. Okay, this energy is really supporting that. Okay, but like I said, with all the light comes the shadow aspect, and the shadowy aspect of the Leo, again in the word, is ego. Yeah, ego. So what's actually taking place with this full moon is that the collective consciousness is going through a momentous purge of the ego. Okay, and I am very aware that I feel, very good right now, but I'm also very aware and very mindful of the fact that there are many who are not feeling in the best spaces right now. So just to touch upon the people who are not feeling so high vibe right now, or who are not feeling comfortable in their body, who are feeling very heavy, very drained, where they may be feeling a lot of anxiety, heart palpitations, a feeling of loss, waves of depression. For those of you who may be feeling in that space, all right, one of the reasons why you're going to be feeling that so heavily at this time is because you are being pushed to allow that part of your ego to melt away, all right, in a big way. In a big way. Leo is all about the heart, okay? And that's where we need to bring it back to. That's where we always need to bring it back to. Let's be real. But with this energy, it's come out of here, drop into here, and stay there. Stay there. That's where we need to be right now, right here. Okay. So again, for those of you who have been trying to make decisions, who are trying to move into a new way of being, people who have amazing business ideas but can't seem to implement them, people who are maybe wanting to create families, people who are wanting to create in whatever way that is at this time. If you are trying to create but you are stuck here at this time, you're going to feel very uncomfortable, because this needs to be released. Because what's probably happening for you right now is that some of the ideas and things that you have are really, really amazing ones, whether it be a plan, to change your life in some way, create a family, etc. It could be a really amazing time for you to do it, but the ego is actually holding you back. Now, I'm not somebody who's, death of the ego, get rid of your ego. Well, no, not really. I mean, because, yeah, we are spiritual beings, but we are having a human existence. Okay, so we need the ego a little bit. Otherwise, it can be a bit tricky down here. All right, but now's not the time to be allowing the lead, allowing the ego to lead and to take center stage. Okay, um, now the time is being now at this time we are being asked to really anchor into the heart space. All right, and of course fears are going to come up, but I urge you to feel the fear and do it anyway, because the rewards that will come from you feeling the fear and doing it anyway will be big ones. They really will be big ones, but it's about trusting. It's about trusting, because I can say, not for me personally, I've been here on my journey, but there are still many of you who have these bright ideas and have this vision of where it is that you want to be, but you're still not really trusting. You're not really trusting what it is that you're trying to step into. So how can we manifest and create if we're not really trusting? And the speed of which manifestations are happening at this time, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that's noticing it, is rapid. It is so, so rapid. Our words are spells. You do not need to be a proclaimed witch to cast a spell. Every word that you speak is a spell. So you're speaking it and you're seeing it, you're trying to surrender it, but then you're not trusting in that process. Okay, so we do need to shed that part of the ego. We really, really do. Bring it back into the heart and create from here. That's where the juice is. That's where the passion is. That's where the soul is. That's the soul speaking from here. Okay, that's where we need to be right now. So yeah, if you are feeling in a bit of an uncomfortable space, I hope you feel better soon. I really, really do. But I invite you to look at how you may be viewing things in your life. I invite you to look at, where am I in my life am I trying to hold on too tightly to control? Where am I not really letting go and allowing, because part of manifesting is you have to allow. You have to be receptive, being in the feminine, being receptive, ready to receive. All right. So yeah, again, I hope that you do feel better, any of you who are not feeling comfortable right now. With this energy also, okay, this is a time for collaboration, a time of coming together. Now, what do I mean by that? Okay, so for me personally, when I began on my spiritual journey, I've done, I'd say, 80% of my healing in isolation, by myself, self-taught, just intuitively led. And I had to live my life in that way for a reason, because now I understand that, because of what my calling and what my mission is. But I'm aware that there are many of others of you who have kind of lived your life in that way, or who feel that it's the right thing to be doing, to be consistently living your life in that way, especially if you're an introvert. I'm an introvert and an extrovert. I love people, but I love my space too. All right. So if you have been in that space of being in isolation and doing a lot of stuff on your own, and that served you, now is a time where you can kind of step out and connect with others and create some healthy connections, relationships. This isn't just about romance. This is about partnerships. This can be for your work. This can be just new friendships. Things that help to motivate you and boost you, because when you come back down into heart space, what you're calling in when you're in that space is always going to be divine. It's always going to be magical, and it's meant for you. And again, that can be a bit scary, stepping out of that isolation and that bubble that you've created for yourself. to then going, okay, let me go and connect with more people, and let me go and test the waters, because it can be a bit intimidating, a bit scary. But I urge you to feel the fear and do it anyway. Now is the time. um Call in your tribe. Like, when I'm calling in my tribe, I literally sit down and I just speak them into existence. I call in clients, I call in friendships, I call in partnerships. I just speak it into existence, all right? And then I surrender. I'm not going to sit here and pretend it's easy, because it wasn't always easy. Now it's like, okay, I know what I'm doing now. But when you just start doing this, the surrendering part isn't always that easy. And I get that. But please try to trust, okay, because you are being supported, and the divine does want to give you these new connections and give you a new sense of safety with other people. So I feel that this is a time of collaborations and creativity, and just love and loveliness and niceness, and just loveliness. Okay. Also, we are also, along with this full moon in Leo, we are in the shadow aspect of the Mercury retrograde. Woo woo. All right, okay. I'm not sure of the exact date, but I am aware that we are in the shadow period of that. So, what does that mean? Okay, the planet Mercury is going to be spinning backwards in the sign of Pisces. All right, I'm not an astrologer. Okay, I know bits and bob about astrology. I know a lot about myself with astrology, but I just know bits and bobs. But I do know that the planet is spinning backwards in the sign of Pisces, so that will be bringing things back to be reevaluated. With this energy, I know I just have this really strong feeling that the universe is going to be testing us at this time. I really, really feel it strongly. For example, let's just say, I don't know, a year ago you decided that you had to end a relationship, or you had to create a healthy boundary with someone, or you had to sever a tie with a friendship, for whatever reason that you felt you had to do so at the time. I feel like there's going to be these tests where spirit, the divine, brings these people, places, or things back into our awareness, to see how anchored in our heart space we really are. So it's almost to say, like, okay, so when you made the decision to sever that tie or leave that friendship years ago, there's a very high chance that even though you really felt from your awareness then that you needed to create that boundary, you needed to do that for yourself, but there's a very strong chance that you may have been working out of the ego state when you made that decision. So if that situation comes back around to you, and you will know, even me just speaking this to you now, you will have something come into your mind straight away. Imagine if that person comes, or it may have happened already. Okay. If that person, place, or thing comes back around to be presented into your awareness again, I'm going to invite you to bring it back down to the heart, because you have been doing a lot of inner work since that situation took place, and your perception now is going to be very different to what it was then. Okay, that's not going to be the case for everyone. Sometimes boundaries just need to be set. We are aware of this, but you will know. And I feel like the universe is going to be really testing us with this. I really, really feel it. So again, if that happens, bring it back down into the heart and try to allow the situation to unfold in a slightly different way, and see what the results are then. And I can promise you that you will be rewarded in the best way from the universe with that test. There's just no doubt about it. There's one thing with me that's unwavering, and it's my faith in the divine. So yeah, I invite you to just kind of take that on board, and if it comes up, then you know what to do. All right. But yes, I mean, these energies for me, like I said, I think that they're fantastic. And for those of you where, like, again, like, you're not in the best of spaces, I do feel for you. Please be kind to yourselves, especially if you're like at the beginning of your spiritual journey and you've got those waves of depression and anxiety. Please be kind to yourself. Rome wasn't built in a day, right? This is a journey, and it does get better, but it gets better when we really dive deep within and we learn the lessons. All right. So yeah, there's this real powerful energy coming through, as I've already said. What may also, it just came back to me, what may also come up for some of us, or what we may be witnessing from others at this time, is anger. In fact, I want to say rage, like straight up rage. Okay. um as you go through this internal conflict between the head and the heart, okay, and that frustration builds up within you, you will feel frustration and anger, okay? Also, as some of you may be witnessing other people external to you really stepping up into their power and really speaking their truth, and you may not be finding it that easy to do it right now because you still might be in that fear vibration. And again, that's okay. It comes with time. You know, I didn't just fall into the planet like this. It's been a journey. It comes with time. All right. But if you are in a space where you are witnessing people, you know, living their truth, speaking their truth, and you are struggling to kind of do that for yourself, there is a strong chance that there may be a lot of projections going on right now. Okay. So there might be some harsh words kind of fired out there from some people. To those of you who are firing those words out to people, I understand why you're in that space right now, because you're frustrated with yourself. So please try to be mindful of what you are expressing to others, because words are powerful. Words are spells, okay? And to those of you who may be on the receiving end, um, try your hardest to show compassion at this time. I don't feel it will be that difficult for those people who are on the receiving end to show compassion, because you are in such an expansive state right now. Your vibration has raised in such a powerful way that you can just see things for what it is, and it's just in your being now, after everything that you've learned, after all the knowledge and wisdom that you've accumulated up to now, to just see it for what it is and be like, look, I send you love and I'll leave you over there, you know? So yeah, be mindful. There might be some harsh words flying about right now, okay? I know that I have to watch my mouth sometimes, okay? And I can be guilty. So yeah, just be mindful of that aspect of it. But other than that, I don't feel anything really, really heavy going on, apart from the kind of ascension symptoms that some of us might feel, you know, the headaches, the palpitations, as our vibration continues to raise at a rapid rate. So I'm going to leave this video here. As you can see, though, the link for this video is coming from my YouTube channel. Yes, I have a YouTube channel. I can't believe I'm actually saying this now. But yeah, one of the things that I've been putting off for like a year and a half now is actually really putting myself out there on my YouTube platform. You know, I've kind of been toying with the idea. I've had synchronicities thrown at me. I mean, like, and I've been like, no, I'm not ready. Don't want to, not good enough, can't do it for like literally a year and a half. Okay, so now here I am. This is Charms Therapy Tarot. I will be doing monthly moon updates, new moon and full moon updates, and energy reports. I will also be doing monthly individual horoscope tarot readings on this channel. So for those of you who do like my readings and things, but aren't able to always get hold of me because sometimes I can be really busy, etc., come over and check out my channel. If you can find it in your heart space, guys, to like support your girl out here, and like and subscribe. I can't believe I just said that. Like and subscribe and share with anyone else that you feel it may resonate with. I'd really, really appreciate it. Yeah, this is new and I'm quite nervous about it, I'm going to be honest, but do you know what? I'm feeling the fear. I'm doing it anyway. And as long as I know that I'm in service to the divine, where can I really go wrong, right? Yeah, that's my plan. I'm sticking with it. Okay, so that's enough of me ranting on, but thank you for going over and liking my channel. Thank you for taking time to listen to what I needed to say today. I hope that these energies continue to be kind to all of you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Have an amazing day. Mwah.